Hello and welcome to the Lee and the Jake Show. It is Monday, February 25th. My name is Lisa Mecca, and I'm joined by Jacob Unger and Jacob Rothberg. Coming up, I give my take on why the Yankees are no longer baseball's evil empire. Later, Jacob Unger will discuss LaMelo Ball, while Jacob Rothberg will talk about Ja Rule. Spring training is officially in full swing, which means opening day for baseball is just around the corner. Do either of you have any hot takes for the upcoming season?
You know, I'm a Mets fan. It's always next year, and I said that last year, so next year is this year. So hopefully it pays off this year. So hot take, we win the division, and then we lose again in the playoffs. What about you?
What about Manny Machado signed to the Padres? I thought he was going to go to a powerhouse that's one of the proven dominant forces in baseball, and say he went to the Padres. So I know it was about the money there, but that was very unexpected for me. And I was hoping to see him in the Yankee pinstripe, but hey, he's going to go to the Padres, and we'll see what he does over there.
He's got a margarita and a couple $1 million,
Exactly.
so I think he'll be all right.
So this is my take as to why the New York Yankees are no longer the evil empire of baseball. There was once a time when the Yankees talked to every big free agent. They went out and spent big on players in hopes of adding another World Series. Then, unfortunately, the death of legendary Yankee owner George Steinbrenner signaled a changing of the way that the Yankees do business. Now George's son Hal, who took over operations for the ball club, is still spending money. I'm not suggesting the Yankees are now a moneyball team. However, this offseason saw two of the best players in the game today in Manny Machado and Bryce Harper in the open market, and the Yankees were never really that interested. Some Yankee fans like the new look Yankees, a team focused on farm prospects of their own, such as Aaron Judge, Gary Sanchez, and Luis Severino. The Yankees still have lucrative contracts such as Giancarlo Stanton, but he was acquired in a trade for virtually nothing in return. Yankees fans are 50-50 over signing these big money contracts. Some fans like the idea of no longer spending big and focusing on prospects in our system. However, maybe it's my bias, but I think baseball has a new evil empire, the Boston Red Sox. J.D. Martinez, Chris Sale, David Price. Three of the best players in baseball, and all signed by the Red Sox. The Red Sox entered 2019 with the highest payroll in baseball. The Yankees still spend money. Full disclosure, they have the third highest payroll in baseball, but they have won one World Series since 2009. The Red Sox have won twice in the past 5 seasons. The Yankees in the old days never got outbid. Now they don't try to even go for an extra $30 million and watch their potential sign with Boston. It sounds like I'm joking, but I'm a spoiled Yankee fan. I expect the Yankees to at least try to bring in marquee names, and sure, I enjoy the youth movement. I know the Yankees aren't scrubs. They won 100 games last season and broke the record for most home runs in the season. It is exciting to watch guys that develop here turn into superstars, but how much more fun would that youth movement be if the Yankees had Bryce Harper? That's it for my take. Now Jacob Unger has a piece about LaMelo Ball.
Basketball sensation LaMelo Ball is back in the high school basketball circuit and is taking the game by storm. Ball is the younger brother of Lonzo Ball, the point guard of the Los Angeles Lakers, and LiAngelo Ball, who is most known for his short time in UCLA while he was on the basketball team playing in a preseason tour in China for stealing sunglasses from a Louis Vuitton. After a short, unsuccessful professional stint in Lithuania and playing in his father's league, the JBA, LaMelo came back to the USA to play for Spire Academy in Geneva, Ohio, and is back to being one of the most dominant players in the country. Going to Spire Academy, Ball is teaming up with top college prospects and 5-star recruits like Rocket Watson and Isaiah Jackson, and is coached by former NBA player Jermaine Jackson. This is all done to help him become a professional while playing with kids his age again. Being back in the country in the high school circuit, he's back in the recruitment rankings as well, as he's a 5-star on all websites and is among the top 20 prospects. But the biggest question with Ball is his eligibility and whether he will actually be able to play or not. Having professional experience makes him ineligible by the NCAA. However, his father, LeVar, claims that there was no money accepted for his time in Lithuania or the JBA. He also has a signature shoe as part of the family's Big Baller brand business named the Melo Ball Ones, something that, again, is not allowed to have a trademark shoe and be a college athlete. So with this all being said, his amateur status is in question, and it will be tough to tell if he can play at college. But in the meantime, he has been making himself a better player on the court. He's grown to be 6'7" after being 6'2" last year, and now that he's in Spire Academy, is in a gym program where he's bulking up his frame and filling out. Ball is currently waiting for Division I offers, as none has arrived yet, but he has taken visits, as shown on the family show Ball in the Family. Will he get an offer, or will he just see interest? Will a Division I program take a chance on him? It's tough to tell if he can even play, so it won't be seen for a while if he's going to be entering a college program. In the meantime, Ball is seen constantly on highlight tapes with his flashy passes, deep-range shooting, slick handles, and his highlight dunks in Geneva, Ohio. So that's all I got from the Ball family circus this time around. Jake, what do you have for us about Ja Rule?
It was a horrible day on social media for Queens, New York rapper Ja Rule as he performed at the Fiserv Forum during the Milwaukee Bucks halftime show when they battled the Timberwolves on Saturday night. Videos were posted online showing the rapper had sound issues begin the disaster as he asked the crowd if they were ready countless times, followed by an "I guess not" when receiving not a proper response from the fans. Bucks superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo was seen taking warm-up shots while Ja was still performing, as sound remained the issue throughout the performance. Ja Rule responded to critics on Twitter by telling his haters that he didn't come out when he was supposed to. How apparently he rocked, and his haters were non-existent at the game. Complex Magazine went as far to release a video on Twitter with the background muted to make the encounter look even more awkward. Lee, when comparing the real video to the edited, there wasn't much of a difference. How can you explain from a performance standpoint if this was you? Would you get post-traumatic distress from performing like this, from a lackluster response from the fans?
Yeah, it was really rough to watch. It was just it's coming when you set up this performance, and for everything to go wrong like that, it was really tough to watch.
What about you, Jacob? Did you see the video on Twitter?
I didn't see the video on Twitter, but what I heard was it was a performance that no one paid attention to, and it was just a disaster from the start. And it was bad luck for him and the Milwaukee Bucks all around. So hopefully it's something we never need to see again.
Well, I'm not sure what I would have done, as I'm pretty sure it is a performer's worst nightmare. Not having anyone cheer for you, not having basically anyone know who you are at the game. It is kind of frightening to know that that could happen to any of us if we were to perform. Like, did these Milwaukee fans even know who Ja Rule was? Maybe, maybe not. I do feel bad, but it does happen to the best of us. But that has been it. It has been Lee and the Jakes. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday afternoon. Thank you for tuning in.